Hey all, people ask me all the time, what I do for, what they should do for good abdominals. What I've done to work on my abs. And then the other thing I noticed too is that, people are like, oh, he's got good abs, but what do his legs look like? Does he have decent shaped legs? And I've been a hockey player for 40 years now, so my legs have always been really strong. But I was just doing ab rip recs, specifically Pfeiffer scissors, and I'm like, this is what makes my abs, in great shape is ab rip recs every other day. And also when I do this particular move, that you can see the definition of my legs. So it's not all just about bench press and curls and whatever else. Like I do legs and back, at least once a week. And I think it shows through this. The other thing too is I'm really proud that my form with Pfeiffer scissors has increased over time. Like, when I first did this, my knee was bent like that, like just horribly bent. And now, like over the course of really the last 9-10 years, it's gotten much better. So I figured just I'd take a minute to film just one move from ab rip recs to tell you how great this workout really is, and then also kind of show off my progress and form. So here it is, Pfeiffer scissors. Shout out to Scotty Pfeiffer for getting a move named after him. Your hands out like this for a little bit extra work on your abs. So a couple things I just thought about, it hasn't always been that easy to get through ab rip recs. When I work out with Tony Horton on the beach and in person, he always does extra twists to the all the moves that he does. So in that case, like I show how if you hold your hands up, you're focusing on the abs are a little bit tighter and it's a little bit more resistance for it. So that's one of the things that I've kind of learned with working out with him personally in his camps and on the beach. I also wanted to give a shout out to Tracy Morrow. I remember somewhere on the boards years and years ago, somebody asked, is it better to do ab rip recs right after your workout, right before your workout, at a completely different time? And I was always along of the opinion that for me it's easier to do it right after your workout because that's where it is in the DVD, and you only have to set up, get in your workout gear one time, you just do it all. And she said she said she really liked to do it at a completely different time of the day where it gives her time to focus on it, really get the best results. And I didn't downplay that, but I'm like, not for me. But recently, I have been doing it at a separate time in the day, and especially in the morning, I go in, I do my ab rip recs in the morning. I'm getting 15 minutes of workout in. That way, when I do the workout later in the evening, I don't have to worry about that extra 15 minutes of abs. And this way, I start to get the blood pumping and ready to go early in the morning. And you really don't have to change twice. I just throw on a pair of shorts to do the abs every other day. And then as soon as I'm done, I get dressed and, ready for the day. So I do the shower first. So just a couple tips and pointers from me when it comes to working the abdominal muscles, specifically with ab rip recs. And, my goal mission right now is I'm doing well as a Beachbody coach and with income, but really I just want to help more people. I'm doing kind of a new diet regime. I modify the way that I do my P90X to get the results that I want. And I'd love to, have really what works best, to be honest, is a 5-minute phone call where we sit there, we talk about your goals. I use all the experience that I have with Beachbody over the last 9 years, knowing a little bit about every program Beachbody develops, and advise the right program for you. And if that's with your current coach, that's awesome. And if it's working with me as your coach, that's even better for me. But really, I just kind of want to help people get their goals, because I know how freaking frustrating and confusing it can be when you want to do something, you just don't know what to do, and the madness can drive you crazy. Right now, I feel like I've got my fitness really dialed in. I can modify it for anybody else that is willing to put in a little bit of work to do it. And I kind of describe it as tough love, because if I spend the time to go through with you, figure out what you want to do, and you choose not to do it, I'm going to call you on that. But I think it's for the right client, that's exactly the type of help that you need to get the results you want. So reach out to me with a personal message. I'll give you my phone number. You call at your convenience. We'll sit down and spend 5 minutes talking about what you want to do. And if what I say sounds good to you, like, let's move forward with it. And if not, no problem. You just lost 5 minutes of your life. But those 5 minutes, I think, are going to be much more effective and a better use of time than spending the next 5 years trying to figure out a program that works. I've only been doing this particular round of P90X since January 3rd. I'm down, started at 206, and I've been down to almost 186, so almost 20 pounds in those 2 months. Haven't lost more than a pound of muscle in that time, so the body fat is just really dropping, and I have more energy with the new diet. Like, I don't have any cravings, losing all my belly fat, so I really feel like I've got it dialed in this time, and I want to help other people do it. So reach out to me. We'll see what we can do for you, and if nothing else, thanks for your time. Cheers.